I'm much more driven by what can I leave behind and how can I help other people, or how can I help the version of me that was me, 20 years ago when I came into HR. My mum and my dad, so my mum's from the Seychelles, my dad came over from Nigeria, and they came over at a time where there was a lot of racism in the NHS, but they still cared and they still did everything they needed to do to help people regardless. I like to be able to help people, but not for what I get back, but because that's just the right thing to do. And hopefully somebody else will do that as well and kind of pass it on. So my name's Trish Hewitt. I am the founder of Haylo HR and the CEO of Resolution at Work. So what I do is people stuff. So anything related to HR and conflict resolution in the workplace.
Sorry.
Was it that bad?
We're talking all day.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
It's the most I've spoken. Cool. So where did the idea come from? And talk to me about the inception.
So I've been in HR for the last 20 years, and I always kind of felt like I didn't really fit. I was pretty good at fitting into different environments, but I was trying to find somewhere where I could fit and be totally me. And in the end, I just figured, you know what, I'm just going to create spaces myself where I can just be myself.
Yeah, awesome. And what does that mean for the people who kind of join the business or benefit from the business?
I suppose it means my friends call it Trish's Magic Bus. So I've created Trish's Magic Bus, whereby people who want to work for me can come and do that and just be themselves, right? And I guess I value kind of difference and diversity and all of that good stuff, really. So hopefully it means a nice working environment where you don't have to worry about putting on a mask. You just get to be you.
So how long has the business been running?
So Haylo HR has been running for the last 3 years, but Resolution at Work I acquired, and that's been going for the last 20.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you've got a big team, I'm assuming?
Yeah, Resolution at Work, there's about 10 people, and in Haylo there's 4 of us. So yeah, the acquisition meant we've grown quite quickly.
Yeah. What was that acquisition process like for you? Did you find it? Well, just talk to me about it from start to finish.
Do you know what? It was quite simple, because a lot of people have said to me, "Oh, is that really, really complex?" But I just found websites. There's various websites that you can go on that just are sales marketplaces for businesses. So I spent a good year looking for the type of business that I wanted, and also looking for the right fit with the person that I was buying from, because I knew I wanted something where the previous owner would stay for a little bit. So it was a little bit of a shopping experience, to be honest, and finding the right thing. And then once I found it, the buying process was quite simple.
Yeah. What challenges have you faced recently? Or what challenges are you going for at the moment that you're trying to overcome?
I suppose in my line of work, at the moment, there are a lot of companies that are either kind of going bust or reducing. And that's a good thing for me, because obviously there's work that comes through my business, but it's kind of a sad thing for the economy. So there's pluses and minuses to that. And there's obviously people on the end of that, which is always quite upsetting. And I suppose with HR, it's just quite reactive a lot of the time. So it's somebody needs a contract, or there's a fire over here that needs putting out, as opposed to it being a kind of stable playing field. I don't sell a thing that I can consistently sell all the time. So sometimes income is kind of up and down. But I think I've just learned that that's the territory, and I've just got to get on with it.
Yeah. You've got a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's intense.
Yeah.
How do you balance your personal life and business? Or is there a balance?
It's a really good question. I don't think I'm very good at balancing. There should be a balance. I'm the HR person, so I should tell you that clearly. Work-life balance is everything. Yeah, I'm a bit rubbish with it though, to be honest. I've started to be more kind of mindful about where I work, because I was getting into the habit of working in the living room and then just continuing to work through. Whereas now I will sit in my office and then I'll shut the door when I'm done, and there's that kind of physical end. But me personally, I'm rubbish at it. I'm great at giving advice about it and telling people what they should do, but I'm a bit rubbish about how I actually do it myself.
That's the difficult part of being a business owner. You know what's good for you, but it's always difficult to take yourself, and it takes time.
Yeah, definitely.
Take time. What do you do for yourself to relax then and take time out?
I like to swim.
Awesome.
Swimmer. I'm a huge Marvel fan, so I like watching reruns of the Marvel films and that kind of stuff. And then just spending time with friends and family, to be honest. But probably swimming more than anything, because it kind of shuts my brain off a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I can't have my phone and I can't have the distractions.
Yeah. So otherwise you're just constantly work.
Yeah.
There's always something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. Okay. And success, what does it mean to you, and how has it changed over the time that you've been running the businesses?
That's a really good question. Success means to me, I guess, being recognised as a thought leader in the HR industry. So, as somebody that people go to for just advice, but kind of opinions on stuff. And I guess that's changed because when I started running the business, it was just about I want to get like as much money as I can in to be able to just like feed my lifestyle, really. Whereas now I think I'm much more driven by what can I leave behind and how can I help other people, or how can I help the version of me that was me, 20 years ago when I came into HR. How can I help them see that this is an easy space to get to, and like here's all the resources that you need, rather than going kind of meandering through and finding them the way that I did.
It's very clear that you care about.
Really nice.
So it comes across in all your answers that you're giving. But I guess my question is like, why do you care so much?
I think there's probably a mixture of my parents were both nurses, and they both are like super inspirational. My dad's passed away not so long ago. My mum and my dad. So my mum's from the Seychelles. My dad came over from Nigeria, and they came over at a time where there was a lot of racism in the NHS, but they still cared and they still did everything they needed to do to help people regardless. And I think that's been really inspirational. And even when my dad was like super ill with cancer, so my dad was in his 80s when he passed away. He's still trying to go to the retirement home and help the old people, because that's just the way that my dad was wired. So I think I've been in an environment and grown up in that where caring and helping other people is very important. I don't know, I guess it's just kind of core to what I do. I think I like to be able to help people, but not for what I get back, but because that's just the right thing to do. And hopefully somebody else will do that as well and kind of pass it on.
So what's the impact that you want to have on the world?
Oh. A positive marble shaped one. I think I would love to be able to help make workplaces better places to be, because I've had experience of working in great workplaces, but I've also had experiences of working in horrible workplaces, and it's just all consuming and it sucks, right? So I can do something to help businesses understand how to create better cultures and look after their people without babying them. I think that's the impact that I can have and I'd like to have.
It's amazing. I love that. And finally, I've got a magic megaphone.
Oh, where is it?
And I give you this megaphone. Whatever you say into it, the whole of society can hear. What message do you want to spread?
That's such a big question. Oh, what message do I want to spread? I think I would say your people make your business and look after them like they're diamonds. Don't forget when you get to those top spots that the reason you're there is the people that have helped you get to that space. And also, probably goes back to what we said earlier, work-life balance. Like, don't spend so much time working that you make yourself ill or that you don't enjoy the moment. Because we don't all stop and just enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
So I think that would be my message. Ooh, that was on the spot, wasn't it?
I love that. No, it's great. Thank you so much.
Was
That's
that it?
amazing. Yeah. Is there anything that I haven't asked that you want me to ask? Or
No,
anything you want to discuss?
No, that's cool.
No?
No, it's really
Yeah?
cool. I've lost my friends, but yeah.
She went that way.
Sure.
She went that way.
It's raining men and she went.
Oh, bless her. And this is why we love her. I'll find
She
it.
was like,